If you came for eyeshadow, you came to the right place. Let me show you how to get this look. Alright, today girly pops, we are going to be using this Made by Mitchell color case in Electrics, and I'm going to find each and every color that I need to complete this look, which is right here on this picture. And I'm going to take it with my brush, warm it up on the back of my hand. I put it on the end of the brush and then I place it on the eye, as you see me doing here. I keep looking, trying to make sure I can see the inspo pic to make sure I have the right colors for the right side of the eye, because these colors are reversed on the eye. Now I will say this Made by Mitchell color case has great color payoff and great longevity. However, as you can see here, I'm kind of struggling to blend this out as far as I want it to go, because it is a very dry consistency. So it is important to know where you're going to place each color and that you work quickly, because it dries down quickly as it is already dry before you warm it up on the back of your hand. So in order for you to get detailed looks like this, where you are blending colors into each other, you're going to have a lot of patience. You're also going to have a lot of brushes, small to medium size, thin to density brushes, because you need some to place the product down, and then you need some like the one I'm using here to kind of blend it out evenly. Once you blend it out evenly, then you're going to be able to build it up more and more. So I'm going back over that blue again here with more, just to build it up. So you kind of have to work in layers, going in with one even layer first, and then building up with the second, and then maybe a third, depending on how intense you want your color to be. Here I'm going to take that brush and I'm going to move into my purple. Take a little bit, warm it up on the back of your hand. That is very, very important to get this to be able to work on your eyes. Warming it up is essential. And you can also kind of mix and custom create the colors that you choose by placing them next to each other and then blending them into each other on the back of your hand. Then I'm going to lay it down on the eye where I want it. And then I'm going to flip to the other side after I finish laying it down, and just start to pat that color out and blend it out evenly. And of course you're gonna have to go back and forth with your brushes in order to blend out the areas and kind of smooth out the transition as much as possible. Now, because these pigments are very, very long lasting, be careful when it comes to your under eye. Make sure you are placing it strategically. Make sure that you don't get it in any area where you are going to put concealer on top, because you will be able to see it, and it will take a lot of makeup remover, a lot of makeup cleanser, oil base in order to get it off if you accidentally blend or place it too low underneath the eye. And if you notice, I'm still just working in light areas, because I want to slowly build up and slowly intensify the colors. And I'm going to do that not only with laying down 2 layers of each of these pigments, but also going over them with eyeshadow in the second video to intensify them. And honestly, y'all, to me it feels like a bit of these shades, some of these shades are a bit more creamier than the other ones. I feel like this peach color, this pink color, and that light purple color were way easier to blend and lay down than the bright green and the peach. Like, some of these other colors were a bit harder for me to kind of warm up properly and get the right texture, I feel, in order to put on the eye area. So now I've added that peachy color in the inner corner, and I want to lay this down and blend it out into that pink here, and then blend it upwards so it can transition and fade into orange and get ready for the yellow on the other inner corner of my eye. And I'm going to go back in with another brush now, kind of pat that out, work it into the edges as well. I absolutely plan on reusing this color case and buying some type of medium mixing pigment or medium mixing solution in order to add to these to see what it can truly do. So here is both sides done together. I'm liking this, but I know that I need to intensify this with eyeshadow. So I am going to do a part 2 of this video on showing you how I intensified the color and kind of blended out the edges using a couple different eyeshadow palettes. If you made it this far into the video, let me know if you think that this Made by Metro color case is worth the purchase. Are you interested in it? Have you seen it on TikTok going crazy, going viral? Let me know. Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share so that you can get the notification for part 2 of this video where I show you how to make it look like the picture.